delivering client success. So here's his credentials again. I already covered those pretty much. That's all he does is advise Wall Street institutional investors, and that's how he gets paid. And he's got a very strict set of criteria how he does people, and it takes 10 years to get on his investor recommendation list. That means an early lean company that's doing just monumental things in the marketplace still don't count. You know why? We're going to cover it in just a minute. Because lean is not robust in terms of a culture. It's robust in terms of a process, but you can screw up a lean culture in a heartbeat because it's all about trust. And trust is a fragile, fragile commodity. Okay. So this is what he does. He advises these clients. He's also, and this is unheard of, that a Wall Street high flyer would be the chairman of the board of the Shingo Prize. The Shingo Prize, just to remind ourselves, is sort of the Nobel Prize of manufacturing. It's just because they're numbers people, it generally does not compute to those guys. They're accountants, and nothing against accountants. You know, they're really, you know, ahead of engineers. Most engineers would have grown up to be accountants if they had the people skills to be an accountant. So, anyway, sorry about that. Lean has to be led at the top. Lean often starts in the middle, even close to the bottom, but it'll never succeed overall unless it's got a champion at the top of the leadership team. The question is, how do we get the bosses to get it? The bosses are us. Here's the spread right here. This is just fact. 85% are clueless. They don't get it. They think it's another, you know, tool. Another 10% know the jargon. Only 5% pull it off. Now, just what if you were in the 5% and pulled it off? What does that give you? You're automatic market leader. What a competitive advantage. These are the ones that get it right here on the right. Toyota. Danaher is the American counterpart of Toyota. Danaher got lean because of Art Byrne. There you go. There's the connection right there. All that, going all the way to Greenville, be dragging around to see Danaher and meet Art Byrne. Because Art Byrne has now done about 40 turnarounds. That's all he does for a living now. He works in a Wall Street firm that has a portfolio of companies. All he does is they buy undervalued companies and they turn them lean. And most of the time they sell them back to the employees when they're done. Because what they really are after is the employees taking those companies and they're working for themselves now. And that's a real Six Sigma GE. You can do some amazing things with Six Sigma. Lean Six Sigma is the big deal. Okay, that's where they work in symbiotic relationship, actually more lean than Six Sigma. Illinois Tool Works, QPS at Wabtec. By the way, if you invest on Wall Street, these are all the companies you put your money in because they are only going to get better. You'll see it in just a second. Winnovation at Parker Hannifin and Lead at Actuant. All about seeing from this, you hear about the visual workplace. The seeing part of this says that a Wall Street guy, this guy, because he's been at it a long time, he says, I can walk into your company in a half hour and tell you whether you're lean or not. Within an hour, I can tell you where you are on your lean journey. Within 2 hours, I can tell you whether you're going to make it or not. Okay, he's been in so many companies. As a matter of fact, I pulled a couple of slides that he says, can I come to your company? When can I come to your company? I'll tell you where you are. Because he learns so he's a lifelong learner.